Hello friends, and welcome back to Elden Ring. Today we're going to be going over the best rune farm spots so that you can do things like this.
How funny would it be if I killed him using his own stuff?
Our first spot is going to be in Caelid, past the Dragon Barrow over down to the fort that's over here. Now, there's a couple ways that you can get here to Fort Faroth. Now, what's over there is a big old dragon named Grail who does not move and you can hit his tail. Now, you do need to have a bleed weapon equipped for this, but there's two ways you can get to him. You can either go to the Bestial Sanctum through the D quest line to go to Gareg, or you can take the trapped box in the Limgrave dungeon to get teleported to the Celia Crystal Tower. So, biggest thing, you're just going to hit him with your bleed weapons over and over. Now, because bleed procs on the amount of health that an enemy has, it's going to take out big chunks. Now, you are going to be here for a while, but when you get his health down low, you should have, and if you're a New Game Plus, you should have the Golden Scarab and a Gold Pickled Foul Foot, because you're going to get about 150 for New Game Plus 1. Prior to that, you'll probably get about 90, 95 for a new game, brand new first playthrough. So you just continue to do that until he's dead. For those of you on your first playthrough, keep in mind that when you kill Grail, there are 5 smaller dragons around him. So for killing him, they all die as well, and you'll get about 5 dragon hearts, which is huge for getting different dragon incantations right at the beginning of the game. And there you have it. Now, you can't see it because I'm blocking the rune counter on stream, but you'll get 5 dragon hearts. You can see it on the side there. You'll get Grail's ability, which is his roar, which debuffs enemies, and then you'll have about 150k runes, give or take, depending on what playthrough. Now, the next one is going to be south of the War Master's shack. So if you go through the front gate, take a right at the shack where you find Rodrika, and then go south from where you find Bernal. There's a field with about 5 trolls in it. Now, early game, especially first playthrough, this was huge for me because these guys in your first playthrough will give you about 1,000 runes per kill. So if you just keep farming them over and over again, you'll get a ton of levels. Now, New Game Plus, I'm getting 5k per kill on these guys, and that's just New Game Plus 1. So this is a great spot to farm, especially early game, along with Grails. You should be doing both of these. Now, to move on to the best location. If you've been following along with White Mask Var, the guy that you meet as soon as you step into Limgrave, he will give you this Pure Blood Knight's medal. Now, if you use that medal, it will teleport you to the Mohgwyn Dynasty Palace. So, if you follow the pathway that I take from here, it will find you at a site of grace that you can sleep at, and it will actually put you in front of the best farm in the game. Now, if you're on New Game Plus, this is an even better farm because you can set your build up so that you're able to wield the sword that you get from the Elden Beast. And you can imagine one-shotting all of these enemies. Now, I'm playing on New Game Plus 1, and I'm getting 4,000 runes per one of these guys. First playthrough, you're getting about 2,000 per kill on these guys. So, this right here, as you can see, now there's about 20 guys here. So do the math. 20 times 2, you're pulling about 40k runes per killing of these guys. All of them. And it is by far the best farm in the game. This is a little bit more late game, but you can get here super, super early if you're doing the White Mask Vari quest line, where you give the bloody fingers and you do all that. Yeah, do that quest right away, because if you can get here early, you will be the most overpowered thing going into the rest of the game. But I hope you guys enjoyed, subscribe, and I will see you next time.